Most people, when they fall off a horse, are counselled to get back on it again. I say, stay down, for in the mud you may happen to be blessed with your future bride. Do you remember when we first met? I was riding my horse, minding my own business, when I was assaulted by a devilishly yellow head covering.
It was not my fault the wind blew it clean off my head.
It was my atrocious riding that led me to meet Miss Featherington, Pen. And I'm so grateful to be here with her tonight. It is truly bewildering how quickly one person can become all that matters. My only concern now is with her well-being and our future together. Miss Featherington, for now.
My brother. You cannot marry him. Does he know that you are Whistledown?
I look forward to our life together, to knowing each other fully. Imagine unmasking Whistledown.
You will not try, will you?
We will find out.
Colin.
You are Lady Whistledown. All of the things you have written about me and my family.
Colin, please.
I knew something was wrong. Stupidly, I blamed myself. I would understand if you got swept up in the carriage, if you do not now share my feelings. As if I was undeserving of your love. I will never forgive you.
You and Penelope have been close for years.
All of the lies you have told me was all this ink. Have you been writing?
Oh, yes, letters to share our happy news.
Well, yes, but I'm no longer sure I truly know her.
Perhaps we should count you lucky to not have married a stranger.
Are you going to call off the wedding?
Do you not remember how the Bridgetons treated us like dogs when Marina's scheme was uncovered?
You are 6 months away from motherhood, 7 if you're lucky. And even if a miracle were to occur and Colin Bridgeton proposed tomorrow, the wedding wouldn't be for weeks.
I needed to wed, and you were the only man who offered me even a glimpse of happiness.
You said you loved me.
I love you. I hold you in the greatest esteem.
Esteem? You are a cruel woman indeed to stand here and talk of friendly affection. We were intimate.
That is only assuming we wait until the wedding night to consummate the union.
You will seduce him.
I will do what I must.
You must not do this to a good man.
So I should feel flattered then. Consider myself lucky that you chose me, lied to me, tried to trick me into a fraud of a marriage.
Well, should I perhaps entrap a bad man then?
Perhaps that was another part of your planned entrapment.
Then you traipse in this morning with news of an engagement to the very same Bridgeton boy, using Lord knows what wiles to entrap him.
I did not mean to entrap you, Colin. I love you. What will this marriage be?
Your mother called us in early. Thought you might want some marital advice.
What is going on with you and Penelope?
All is well between us.
The smell of fermented fruit emanating from your person would indicate otherwise.
I do not think any of us can keep up with you tonight.
It was celebratory.
2 glasses is celebratory, 1 whole bottle is a cry for help.
A celebratory drink. You've succeeded already, Colin.
Only if whatever I'm looking for can be found at the bottom of this flask. Perhaps it will allow you to escape the thoughts that have been plaguing your mind. The doubts, the questions that seem to linger, no matter how far you go to escape them. I mean, keep up with me, so there might be other, slower targets.
Is everything well?
I could use a moment on my own. What are you doing out here? No, in fact, do not answer that. It is clear I found you in the midst of some secret dealings.
Every one of us has secrets.
I realise how much damage I have done, and I am so sorry for it.
You should have told me to my face.
I know.
Or do you not respect me enough? It is clear you do not, after what you have written about me this year.
And then there are some who take the embrace of change a step too far, as with Mr. Colin Bridgeton, who seems to have embraced a new personality entirely.
Are you saying you want my help after what Lady Whistledown wrote?
She has never been more wrong about anyone.
All right. I was not exactly lonely on my travels. I did begin a real conversation with someone. After everything that happened with Miss Thompson, I realised I never truly knew this person at all. Myself. But I hardly know myself. I have you to thank. Your letters were so encouraging. I thought, if Penelope can see me this way, then surely I can too.
I simply wanted the Colin I know back. Not this stoic man you returned as, acting as if you care for no one and need nothing.
I found myself yearning to hear word from home. From Penelope, in fact. I wrote to you this summer, as I always do. Well, you did not respond. So I attempted to harden myself into a man with no needs of his own.
It's you. Kind and feeling, occasionally excitable, good-hearted man who I love.
Have you already forgiven her?
Do you think you can? So I've made mistakes once or twice in our lives.
You wish to know the cruelest part of your deception.
He is eager. Pen, I believe he will propose soon.
I would have married you without a second thought. That is how, in love, I believe myself to be. I know my mind and Marina's. We understand each other. But I see now that was all a lie.
Surely there is a reason Penelope has been so dear to you for so long.
I think you should consider yourself uncommonly lucky. You have never been in love.
Does whatever new information you have learned truly negate all that?
Let us get through this wedding, and then we will decide what this marriage will be. I, Colin Bridgeton, take thee, Penelope Featherington,
To be my wedded husband, to have and to hold.
And by the joining of hands, I now pronounce that they be man and wife together.
But surely this is a signal of the right path forward. That it is time for you to give up your Colin.
I am Whistledown.
Anything for Lady Whistledown?
I cannot accept that.
Colin, it is our wedding night.
I shall sleep on the sofa tonight.
I'm going to have tea with my mother before your sister's wedding. But I would spare you the confines of a shared carriage.
Ever since I found out you are Whistledown, I have done everything I can to try to separate you from her. But the other day, I went back and read all of the letters you have sent me. Your letters have always been the ones I'm most eager to read. Thought you would have been bored of my travels by now. You read and replied to more of my letters than anyone else. And I realized you are her.
Do you not think the boy bears a passing resemblance to Lady Trowbridge's footman?
Penelope, it's Bob. You have always had one voice. There is no separating you from Whistledown. And after seeing you speak today, well, I would not want to. I think in truth, I have been envious of you, of your success, of your bravery. Everyone else is finding some purpose to their lives. Here I am, feeding ducks. Now I simply cannot believe that a woman with such bravery loves me.
I am certain you will find your purpose one day.
My only purpose in life is to love a woman as great as you. And I will be a very fulfilled man indeed. How lucky I am to stand by your side and soak up even a little bit of your light.